Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction, the channel for United fans and football fans all over the world. Welcome to our morning chat. This is Bombshell breaking news, and let's get right into it. There have been leaks, apparently, leaks close to Eric Ten Hag have said he has claimed and allegedly said United players are mentally weak and fragile. This is a detriment to the players' ability to not being able to take criticism and not being able to learn instant, simple instructions and not able to follow instructions and deliver on the field and not psychologically being tough mentally. But we as fans can agree and say this. The fact of the matter is this: when a player is doing wrong or not performing at his highest level, it is the right of the manager to say, mate, you are underperforming. You need to step up and buckle up. If it's the high standards of the club and the manager and the system that the club, if the club has no standards, that's fine. You could fuck off and play what you want to play. But at the same time, Eric Ten Hag has said that he is finding how to even criticize players due to the fact when you criticize players, they go on strike, they tell their agents, they start to complain, and they leak information to the journalists, and the journalists start to say, Eric Ten Hag doesn't know how to handle players. But this is the problem. Why can't a manager discipline his players? Alex Ferguson he got to the fact that he disciplined Beckham, got rid of him, got rid of Van Nistelrooy, got rid of Jaap Stam, got rid of a lot of players who he did not feel were right. Got rid of Lee Sharp. People forget about that. Got rid of Dwight York. People forget about that. But this is today's footballer. Today's footballers are a bunch of prima donnas, overpaid, pampered. They feel they're better than they actually are. It's all about flying to Dubai, having social media platforms, taking pictures with bikini models. That's the life of an average footballer today. Some. You see, some footballers in Man United, I'm going to reference Manchester United. Some footballers are so weak, it's not even funny. They are so fragile. A goal down, they're like a cancer that spreads. When a goal goes down, they're like that fragile glass. You know, when a glass is cracked, then one little thing is that makes another crack. Another little touch, it starts to go like a web. That is how Man United players are. Some of them are so weak, it is not even funny. The fact of the matter is, you criticize. Let's talk about Jadon Sancho. He was criticized, he wasn't performing well. He goes on social media that it's a lie, that he's been. Listen, mate. Some players, and I'm going to say this, some players think they're actually better than they actually are. Think about it. A player who was earning 180,000 in a club, you bring it to Man United and now put him on 355. Tell me where the motivation is there. Tell me why the player wants to achieve or wants to be better. There's no need because you're earning that much money. Then Man United is a club that makes instant millionaires out of footballers. It set them up for life. You know, a player who was earning 80,000 in the previous club, you now give him triple his salary. How the hell is he going to be motivated to perform at a higher standard, even when the level and expectation and standards and pressure is much higher at the bigger club? You see where I'm going, people? If you agree with me, drop a like, smash a like, please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button on our video. Please do and join us on our road to 4K. This is the situation, Man United fans, Man United players. Some of them, I use the word some are leaders, but they need to show that leadership on the field. We have Champions League winners. We have World Cup winners. They need to show that leadership on the field. When these frail, fragile, weak, poor mentality-minded players concede the goal and their heads drop. And here we go again. The whole thing is done. The self-doubt comes in, lack of assurance, second-guessing themselves, not sure what to do, wrong decision. It's all an absolute bunch of malarkey and a fucking bunch of mess. You see, there's some players in United who think they're champagne in a tall glass, but they're actually just warm piss in a plastic cup. And it's just really the reality of it. That's all I could describe. When you think you're champagne in a crystal long glass, you think you think you're the business, but literally you're just warm piss in a plastic cup, which means you're above average. You're literally average. But the media, the people around you, make you feel like you're the business. You literally achieved nothing. You won nothing, achieved nothing, and not going to win anything. But you think you're better than you actually are. And when you're told to buckle up, knuckle down, and get this shit doing, you complain. You complain. Oh no, they can't talk to me like that. But Ronaldo said this. Ronaldo said when he advised young players, Mason Groomed and the others, that, listen, do things this way. They told him he should not tell them what to do. They stopped passing the ball to him. You see what I mean? He said when he was 18 and played for Man United, Roy Keane, Rio Ferdinand, Gary Neville, they told him to do so. He learned from them. He took advice. He learned. He didn't criticize. He didn't complain. He didn't go into a corner and cry and run to his agent like, see what they're telling me. I don't. No. But these days, when he started telling them, listen, and that's a Ballon d'Or, Champions League winner, done it for the club. The funny thing is, it's not that Ronaldo is not played for United. He's played for Man United and he's won more things at United than any of the current United players will ever win at Manchester United. So, Ronaldo is the first EPL player to be a Ballon d'Or winner, first EPL player to win Ballon d'Or, and the last. So if he's advising you on what to do and what not to do, and you're saying, who the hell do you tell me what to do? Then you have a problem. You have attitude problem. It's the attitude that's the problem. And that's what Erik ten Hag is dealing with right now. Players not able to take criticism. Players not able to take constructive advice or being told off when they're doing something wrong. When you're not doing something right, they feel, oh, you know, it's messing my social media status. How could he say a thing like that about me? Really, mate? Really, bro? What you prove? What you want? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You want nothing. You've not even want a sausage. So what the fuck is the problem? But this is so him saying, but we as fans, we can see how fragile some of these players are. I keep using the word some. Some of these players are so fragile, it's an embarrassment, it's an insult. Because the badge is too heavy for them. They can't wear the badge. They can't hold on to it, but they like the big salary that comes with it. See what I mean? The status. Some players, honestly, are not fit to play for Man United and shouldn't be in Man United, but they're there due to the fact they're in this club, due to the fact they want the status, they want the fame, they want the money, they want everything that goes with it, but they can't put in the work. Some of them want to put in work, but don't know how to put in the work. Some put in the work, but the work is just not good enough for that standard. So the pressure weighs them down. So this is where you get, sometimes they have those players who really want to work, but can't work. Some have been given all the tools to work, but don't know how to work. Then some have the tools, can work, and won't work. Because I'm earning this much money. Why should I be breaking my arse off? I'm earning 300,000 a week. I go training twice a week. I go to Dubai when I want. Who the fuck's here to tell me what I'm doing? Fuck off. That's where we are today. It's literally sad. It is literally sad. It is. So now, but if you look at it from all angles, that the pressure's now going through the team. We're breaking records, disappointing records of Galatasaray winning the first game in Europe, in England. They've never won before. They did. Onana shipping goes like he's gone out of fashion. I think Onana is not the problem. I think he needs time to settle with this defense, because this defense, if it was the defense he played with that played last season with De Gea, Luke Shaw, Dalot, Varane, and Martinez, it would have been different. But the defense keeps chopping and changing. You're having to get to different personalities, and the frailty and the mentality of weakness and self-doubt. Playing Amrabat at left back, playing players off who's not a left back, but is playing people onside instead of offside. So these things of wrong moving parts, square pegs in round holes are really affecting the situation with Onana. And it comes down to Onana is a Ten Hag signing. It is sad, but it's the reality of it. I think he's still going to come good. I think he needs time. And I think this team is so fragile at the moment that even a wind will blow this whole team away. Just like they're that bad. They are that bad. But this is Man United. But Erik ten Hag should be able to criticize his players. He should be able to tell them, listen, your mental fragility is not good. It needs to be hard. Your mental psychology. I think they need to get me as a motivational speaker. I'll come and tell them how this thing should be done. I need to get into the psyche, because I think some of them are so downtrodden, they actually don't know the air hole from the arseholes. They are really that bad. And it's sad. Sometimes when they say footballers are thick, you start to think, That's a bit harsh. But some of them are really that dense. You go to understand, no, these guys are not the most educated people. No, they're not educated. You know what I mean? They go into football academy so young they don't go to school. So football is a school. So the way a regular person would think, and all of a sudden they get huge money, big house, big car, mansion, dolly birds throwing themselves at them, that kind of thing. So they think they made it. But the common sense is not there. You see what I mean? Common sense is not common. It's not as common as people think it is. Just because a butterfly has wings doesn't make it an eagle. It's a difference. So some players think they're elite, but they're not elite. Like I've used that explanation before. Just champagne in a tall wine glass is completely different from warm piss in a plastic cup. There's two different levels, mate. Completely two different levels. But Ten Hag should be able to, and I think the club should back him in. I think they are backing him, that he should be able to tell players when they are wrong, and he should be able to criticize them. But it seems when you criticize them, they go AWOL, like Sancho. He feels disrespected when I. But the funny thing about Sancho, Gareth Southgate said it, Dortmund said it, Man City said it. So there's a chronological pattern with Sancho. So I don't even care about Sancho, but I'm concerned that other players who are fragile in their thinking, mentality, psychologically, need to be evaluated. Like, listen, when the chips are down, you should still dig deep to fight for the badge and the club and not give up. But he's at a very tight spot whereby he has to choose his words, walk on eggshells around them. I have to tell them, even though he fucked up, oh, you were world class today. No, that shouldn't be the case. You should have an open relationship with your players. Mate, you fucked up. Man United in 2003 played Arsenal at home. We lost at home 2-0 in the FA Cup. Beckham messed up that day. And Alex Ferguson came into the room fuming and he was screaming and Beckham told him to fuck off. So he kicked the boot and boot kicked scraped Beckham's head and left a big scar on Beckham's head. And Beckham let the whole world see the scar. Look at me, look at my hair, look at my eyebrow. Alex Ferguson, he didn't wear sunglasses. Oh no, he had to show the world that I'm the victim. That was bullshit. But at the same time, it is what it is. Alex Ferguson said, when I found him very difficult to manage, I had to let him go. It is what it is. But Alex Ferguson dealt with players who, and it's a different era. Now players have more power. Players report to their agents. Any little thing they down tools. These days, the manager gets fired before the players get fired. See what I mean? But people like Roy Keane, who was one of the greatest captains of United, got fired for running his mouth against United, verbally insulting the coaches, the players, and all that. They kicked him out. But it is what it is. I think United, Erik ten Hag should be able to say how he feels about his players, to better them and make them feel better. And they should be able to learn from constructive criticism, not just go on social media and start talking bollocks. It's sad. But all eyes now, they should get ready to play. The good news, we have Kobe Mainoo coming back. He might even be on the bench against Brentford. We need to beat Brentford this weekend to give some optimism. Another thing I wanted to touch down was, how did United allow Galatasaray fans to sit in with the Man United's home team? How is that possible? That don't make sense. And you see this Galatasaray destroying Man United fans. I once went to watch a game in Turkey, and it wasn't a Man United team playing. It was two Turkish teams. Those guys are on another level. Their level of fanatics is crazy. Man United fans can't go to Istanbul and start tearing up the stadium. They won't live their life. They'll literally be killed. Those guys will die for their team. They're that mad. But that's all I've got to say for you guys today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel by hitting the logo at the bottom right of our screen and help us get to our 4K journey. We are there. We're nearly there, but your help could get us there by sharing. Follow us on all the social media platforms. I'm ready to say, Brentford, let's get the result against Brentford. But Erik ten Hag, he's saying the truth. Some of these players really are fragile, and it's really sad. It's really, really sad. I'll see you on the next one. From me, it's goodbye and good night.